Do it. I'm fancy today. I'm tired. Okay. We gotta do this stupid, we gotta do this stupid thing. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I appreciate that. We're about to do a crochet square here. We got anonymous follows, so feel free to say howdy or lurk, whatever you're comfortable with. I have to say, looking at this pattern, I am thoroughly unimpressed. In fact, I don't think they even did their own thing. I don't think this is accurate, but whatever. Toad Saveld, how's it going? Hello, hello. I hope you're having a good evening or good day, wherever you are, night, whatever. I have no idea what this means. Let's check this out. We're doing these granny squares. What is this? A Picote 3. A Picote 3. What's a Picote 3? Picote 3. Do they explain in here what a Picote 3 is? No. Picote, or maybe they do. You're watching Crochet While Crocheting. Hey, nice. What are you working on? Oh, here we go. Picote 3. Chain 3. Slip stitch back down into the bottom of the chain. Okay, so that's pretty trivial. All right, well let's try to give this a go. All right, so let's go. Let's go this light color. Okay, this is gonna be our. This will be our order for today. So we'll go light beige or whatever that is, dark purple, purple. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do here. Get my needle, my G needle. You're making a mesh vest top out of this sweet recycled silk yarn. Ooh, nice. Well, that sounds cool. Is that any particular pattern you're using, or are you just kind of winging it? Recycled silk yarn. So that silk yarn that you recycled. 1, 2. $15, $16, $17. Okay. So what are we supposed to do here? We're going to... All right. This is special. So we're gonna go double crochet into the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there we go. And then I guess you crochet and then you picot. So we're going to crochet and then we're going to picot 3 and slip stitch into the bottom chain. Okay. And then we're going to triple crochet or double crochet. No, that is not correct. Let's try that again. Loosely going off a pattern for proportions, but mostly freehanding. Oh, okay. Yarn is made from old sari textiles. Your cousin gave you a bunch. Oh, for Christmas. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's a cool way to repurpose the yarn. Okay, I'm not understanding how to do this supposed slip stitch. Slip stitch. Oh, slip stitch back down. Really? Okay, that's weird. Alright, so we're gonna do... Well, we can't slip stitch into that stitch. Okay, so we'll slip there. That was horrible. And then we'll slip I guess there. Okay, yeah, that's it. And then we double crochet. It's still, no, it's still really like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm only supposed to do it once? It does say slip stitch down the chain. That could mean just once. No, there's still a huge hole. I don't get this. Like, I get it conceptually. Well, Toad, that sounds very cool. Do you have a what kind of colors are the yarn, or is it kind of like a mixed jumble? How would I do this? Any way I do this, I end up with a goofy... Am I supposed to do the picot first? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm supposed to do the picot first. Beep, beep. Do, do. Kind of just a jumble of colors. Oh, that's still cool. Do the colors all go together? I don't know. No, something's not right with this. I guess that could work. I guess. Yeah, that works, I guess. It looks stupid, but whatever. These patterns have generally been not that thrilling. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, and then this. Dude, dude. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think that's right. Oh, maybe it's fine. Ugh. You know, I don't care. It's a crummy pattern. 1, 2. They didn't even do this in their first row. I need to make that smaller. Oh, what a wonderful, whatever this is. Okay, we should have 2 more. Okay. All right. Excuse me. There we go. So the whole point of this pattern is these little bumps. Apparently. Two, 3. Okay, so we're going to be crocheting into this space. One, 2, 3. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, I was stuck in a room all day. I didn't get to see what how the weather forecast has changed. We're supposed to be getting, well, we're supposed to be getting a crap ton of snow this weekend. Let's check out the schedule. One, two, three. Okay. All right, weather forecast. Whoop, okay. Oops. All right, there we go. Why is it doing that? Huh. Interesting. Okay. What? All right, I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna go. Okay, it's basically just 3 across. Is my Abby the coach for Monster Prom? It is. It is. That is me. I am coach. I take it you played the game. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, that's my character. And to prove it, right? If you beat the game, you'll see Kantar in the credits. So I backed the game on Kickstarter. I don't know what, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. And Coach is my monster Sona. So they created that character for me. And we ended up making it into the coach for the high school, which was kind of funny. So at some point when I started streaming a few years ago, I was like, hey, I could use this as my character. So here we are. Well, hey, thanks for playing Monster Prom. That's so sick. Your friends in it. You have had a ton of great times with that series over the years. Oh, that's awesome. I've met a lot of people that have like played the hell out of the game, which is great. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All the silly scenarios and everything. It's really great writing. Oh, I did that too late. Yeah, Coach is also theoretically looks like me. In other words, like I sent them photos and then they drew Coach from me. I should post sometime the picture that I used. Pretty funny. Oops. Oh. Okay, we're doing 3 here. And then we theoretically put 1, 2, 3. Put a double crochet into the 3rd stitch here. Without any extra. This pattern is a bit annoying. I don't know that it's worth what's coming out of this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we need to repeat that. You can see, right? The little tufts are supposed to have these little nubs, but they forgot to do it on the first row. Like they have it written here, but they didn't do it. Also, my nubs are like really big. I've got big nubs. Look at I've got like really prominent nubs. Their nubs look pretty I have a feeling like I'm not doing this correctly. But you know what? I don't care. Take that. We'll get through this as quickly as possible. I would like to get to some knitting. We got to the point in this polo over here where we're going to start doing the sleeves. For what's worth, mine look like a lot more crown than there. Well, I'll take it. Thank you. It does look a bit more prominent. It certainly looks like something. How about cupcakes? I like the idea of cupcakes. Okay, what are we doing here? So we're going to repeat here. So we're repeating on this. I also like how it's like, oh yeah, chain 3, and then chain 3 in an arc. I mean, whatever. It looks so pretty when you draw it that way. Too bad that's not how it actually works. Okay. So I normally start streaming a little bit earlier. I'm usually on like 3 hours ago is when I normally start. But I was at an all-day meeting, which is why I'm dressed up. It was an all-day meeting, and my day started with my toilet overflowing and beginning to drip below into the floor below. So I'm rushing around trying to do damage control on the toilet. And I managed to get to the point where I think it's okay. But I left towels on the floor. I'm like, oh man, I really hope I don't come home to like a flooded home. And fortunately I did not. But ooh, that was not a good way to start the day. Now on the plus side, I completely forgot about that when I was at work. So that was good, because I would have been way distracted if I had been worrying about that. Came home, no massive pools of water everywhere. So, all good. Oh, I keep forgetting to look at the forecast. So I live in the DC area, and we're supposed to get some sort of snowstorm this weekend. It seems like the forecast is altering. It seems like the forecast is shifting. Like we're still going to get really nasty weather, but it's not going to be like 20 inches. Yeah, okay, so it's still supposed to start to snow Saturday night, and it looks like maybe a combined 13 inches, and now they're throwing in this wintry mix crap. So it's like it's gonna snow and then it's gonna ice, where it's just like, oh. So that means basically Sunday is a don't leave the house day, and even Monday and maybe Tuesday are like also don't leave the house day. Oh no, French Chicago's saying they're looking at a high temp of -1. Oh. Yeah, that's awful. I mean, our temperature for the next week is getting pretty low, but not -1. I don't think we've had temperatures here like this in a while. Like, I want to say the last winter, maybe once or twice we got down to 10. Maybe once. And then 2 years ago, I don't think we barely froze. There was 2 or 3 years ago, we barely had any freezing temperatures. We certainly didn't have any days that never got above freezing. Until like maybe March, which of course, right? Spring's around the corner. What's going to happen? It's going to freeze. Weather. Well, we'll see what hits. Apparently there's a lot of like goofiness. There's like 2 storm systems or something. So it's causing some extra complexity in the models. Sorry. Oh man. One. Oh, sorry. The meeting that I was at today, I had a colleague who I would say politely kind of had to like correct someone on being very inaccurate on some statements in a very public forum with like our organization's president present, you know. And I'm laughing because I remember when I heard this person make these comments, I was like, oh man, my colleague is not going to let that, not going to be able to let that go. And then sure enough, oh man, I'm sorry. And to top it all off, one of my former colleagues, who I used to be a manager with, she had gone to another organization and she was attending this meeting. And at some point, she's kind of near me, and a little bit further away from the people that were talking, and she just kind of starts giggling. Largely because she knows our mutual friend, and kind of the same sort of reaction that I was having now here, which is just laughing. Anyway, it was a high visibility event and everything, so it's just I'm glad to be done. Can now just kind of dissolve into a puddle of goo. Going to work tomorrow at an ungodly hour in the morning. Fortunately, so I was in a meeting all day where I couldn't check my phone or do anything. So I checked my phone at the end of the day. I'm like, okay, how bad is this going to be? I only had like 30 emails. I was like, oh, ho, ho, ho. I will take it. Like, what is this gift? And honestly, like, out of all those emails, there was one thing, maybe two, but one thing that like needed quick attention. Fortunately, someone else was on the email. They were able to chime in and kind of take care of it. But even that, it was like really annoying. It was literally providing a street address for a building. Like, are you kidding me? Like someone was filling out paperwork and they're like, we need a street address for this building. Anyway. Yup. Yup. Okay, we got one more row to go. Oh, this is something. Okay, let's do this. So this is the this row again. Of course, I'm a lefty, so everything is backwards. Or I guess forwards, depending on how you want to look at it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do, 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 do. I wonder if you're just supposed to slip stitch directly into that bottom one. Instead of like, I'm slipping down 2 of them. I bet that's it. I bet they just slip down into the, You know what? Actually, I bet what they did, they just slipped right down into the, no, that wouldn't work. I don't know what they did. It's a mystery. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to double crochet into there. Okay, that's it. We're done. I mean, it's okay. I don't know that I don't, whatever. You know, they could also be middle fingers. Knots and stitches. Oh, you're buying food for the storms. How bad were the grocery stores? I managed to grab all my food yesterday. So my nubs were a lot more prominent, but whatever. There we go. Number 16 of 50 done. 16 of 50 done. Mission success. It's a madhouse. Oh boy. What are you currently predicted to get? Our prediction has been dropping. Like we're now down around 12, down from 20. And now they're also saying like ice, baby. Oops. Okay, here's our polo piece. 4 to 6. Wow, and it's that much of a crazy. 4 to 6. Here's our polo piece. This is the back. We just started this a week or so ago. We're gonna start now knitting the shoulders, the sleeves. And I'm gonna talk through this because this is my first time doing this. So the first thing that's in the pattern is the left shoulder, but I'm left-handed, so we're gonna make it the right shoulder. Basically, anytime we see left and right, they swap. And so we're doing the right shoulder for me first, and we're supposed to start here and pick up stitches to somewhere around here. So you can see the way the piece works. You're getting mostly ice, even better. I'm sorry. Good luck. The way that this worked, this is the neck. Again, the back piece, the neck. These are the shoulder seams, or some of the shoulder seams. There's an increasing going on, and then around here, the increasing stops, and it's just straight knitting, and then it increases again down here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up 31 stitches along here, and it says go into the V, and so as far as I can tell, that means go into here. So if you look at the V of the edge stitch, So this is the edge stitch, so the V is going into the V is gonna be there. So we'll go into the middle of the V's. And there should be 31 rows, so let's just do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 31. So this is 31. I'm going to mark this. And you can see that row 31, I think that's the last increase. After that, there's no more increases. So that seems right. But I will double count. Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay. So pick up and knit 31 stitches from the edge stitches of the left shoulder slope. 1 stitch each row. And then we're going to purl one row. Okay, let me put that over there. So, as far as I know, this constitutes we're going into like this. And like, actually, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look this. Oh, hey, Kaz. Oh, nice. All right, hey, we've got a 7-stream streak from Kaz. Let's celebrate by streaking. Let's go, streakers! 7-stream streak. Thank you, Kaz, for the 7-stream streak, and I'll give you 1 to grow. Hope you're having a good one. Hello. Okay. How does this work? If I'm gonna pick up a stitch, did you make my day? Yes, you made my day. Okay. All right. Picking up stitches left-handed. You got a dip to feed your cats? Hey, yeah, no, thanks for hanging out, Toad. I'll catch you around. Have a good one. Don't let the cats eat you. They will try. You've been beating this afternoon. Oh, what are you beating?
Insert the work through the fabric where the next stitch should go. Wrap the yarn around the needle and draw the loop through to the front of the fabric. 1 stitch picked up. Insert the working needle through the fabric where the next stitch should go. Wrap the yarn around the needle and draw the loop.
Okay. Oh, earrings, very nice. What kind or what kind of beads? What am I missing here? Why can't I do this?
Where the next stitch should go. Wrap the yarn around the needle and draw the loop through to the front of the fabric.
Oh, because I'm wrapping around the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Oop, well, it would help if I could, Okay, so that's one. Wait, did I go in the right spot? Six. Ooh, all right. 29. Okay, somehow it did it. That's 30. And then that's 31. Okay. So that should be 31 stitches that we've picked up.
Hello there.
Ding. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're gonna purl the backside. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no. No, where'd my pattern? Damn it. All right, fine. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. This is terrible forever. Okay, hold on. Terrible. Terrible forever. Where's my patterns? Where are my patterns? They are under hobbies, crochet knitting. There we go. And what was this called? YUME Polo. There it is. All right. Somehow I accidentally closed that. I think it was the video. I think clicking on the video didn't open the video in a new window like you would expect. I mean, like, come on. Okay, so we picked up 31 stitches. Hey, Daioh, how are you? You've got news and questions. Fire away. Hope you're doing well in your snowy, snowy wonderland. It can be minus 45 Celsius. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty close to where they're the same. I think we're just gonna be 10 Fahrenheit. Which is like only like minus, I don't know, 10, 15 Celsius. I'm sorry. Good luck. Don't die. Shinanaide. Shinanaide. Don't die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Question, why so dressed up? Well, why not? It's for you. You're special. I was dressed up for work, and when I got home, I'm like, meh, I'll just hop on stream like this. It'll be funny. One of the rare occasions where like I left home. Usually the events are at work, or I'm driving from work, or Ubering from work or something. But this is one of the rare occasions where I actually left and from home and came back home. Are you ready for the cold? Oh, were you able to dig your car out this morning? Didn't you get like a ton of snow overnight? Uh-oh. Wasn't too bad. Oh, good. You didn't even need 4. There you go. Nice. Okay. Didn't even need 4-wheel drive. Crazy. Literally a drive in the park. Not literally. I was just having this discussion at work that the unfortunately the word literally now has the additional meaning of figuratively. Like, oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna knit 2. Welcome to the literal world. Yeah, pretty much. I've told this story before. There was a streamer I used to watch on Twitch who played Magic the Gathering, and all the time he would say, "Oh, we're literally dead," and every time I'd be like, basically like, Fortunately, no. You're just figuratively dead. But again, now the word literally means figuratively, so there you go. Doesn't matter. Yay, 75. Holy crap, man. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this row so that I can give you your due attention here. 1, 2, 3. And 2, 3. Almost there. 75. Holy crappers. Okay. And then knit, purl, knit 4. Okay. $75. Holy crap. All right, let's celebrate. We got, let me make sure they're warm. They are warm. Look at that. They're ready to streak. Let's do it. We're going to celebrate Daioh's 75 stream streak here. Multi-streak 75. Are we ready? Let's do it. Daioh, thank you for the 75 stream streak. Let's go, streakers. There they go. Oh, kitty. Another kitty. Oh, and a jungle. And one to grow. Wee. Oh, man. Wee. He's very big and tired. Okay. Daioh, thank you for the 75 stream streak. Two cats in a jungle. Sounds like a joke of some sort. Two cats in a jungle walk into a bar. All right. You were watching Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring before any stream and you think about how It really looks like the adventure comic you're reading now. Oh, really? What adventure comic are you reading? Wind. Interesting. Well, Lord of the Rings is pretty influential on a lot of stuff, so... Book 4 just came out. Okay. Your hypothesis about parenthood of a main character was completely wrong. Well, maybe next time. What was your theory? Mm. Okay. Sorry, had to send a note of thanks to everyone that participated today. We had a lot of people helping out to make that event we were doing a success. Story of a weird blood, but you hypothesize him as not being a weird blood because you think he's this old forgotten species, which you see a glimpse of them alive at the end of the book 3. You thought those were his parents. Still could be them, but it is canon that his parents have a humanoid appearance, at least for now. Maybe it's like humanoid appearance from this angle, but from this angle, they're spaghetti monsters. I don't know. Well, how many is this the type of thing where it's like, oh yeah, it'll be 8 books, or is it like, no, this will be 100 books? I'll be writing these books until I'm dead. And I will selfishly not finish my story. Okay, repeat. Repeat 8. These to 8. 2 rows, 8 times total. Or 7 more times. Or a total of 17 rows from pickup. Okay, so we got repeat 1. Oops. 7. Okay, so we're going to do this like 14 more times. Boo-doo-boo. Really? Knitting 2, huh. Rumors say the next should be the last. Okay. So, pentology. You thought this one would be the last, but alas, you like the story some more fun. Fun is relative. It's quite bleak and doom. Alright. Well, you know. One person's bleak and doom is fun and enjoyment. Should we dare tonight to try to do more Akira hunting? We made sort of some progress last night, but the real dilemma, the real problem with the with Akira is that we need to have something visual. Either that or find a source that actually correlates the pages. It's sort of like, that seems like to be the only 2 choices. We've got to find someone that actually just does what we're looking for, which is hard. Or we need to find a visual scan of the originals to know what the starting and final images are. And that seems hard. They're both like really... It just seems so hard to believe that someone else didn't do this. The story is about a group of young adults trying to stop a war, but like the main person who could help, main character is currently being drained from his blood. I like the idea that there's a group of young adults that can stop a war. It's very video game-esque. The war hasn't started, seemingly. Still, it's very, very classic. Like, oh yeah, the, this cataclysmic thing really just depends on a handful of people. Oh, okay. No problem. There's a prince in the group of young adults and his father died, so he's king, but he doesn't know yet. Oh, of course. Also a classic trope. The prince is currently a prisoner with the main characters with the vampires. Okay. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good, wouldn't you say? Looking pretty good. I have no idea where we're going with this, but oh, we're going to start to increase. Oh, and I'm going to have to learn how to do the backward loop method. Not yet, but sometime, probably, I'm going to guess Saturday. We'll probably run into this Saturday. A very professional. Oh, well. We'll see. We'll see if I can maintain the facade. All right. Ooh, ah. 1, 2. All right, that was repeat 1. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like doing... Hold on, let me look at the manga real quick. I might read just Azumanga Daioh. I'm definitely not reading Jujutsu Kaisen tonight. I'm sorry. I looked at the chapter. There's no way I'm reading that thing tonight. Tomorrow, I'll probably be ready. Not tonight. One, two, 4. Okay. Okay, we will read this later. Whoa. But we'll keep knitting for now. I don't know about looking up Akira either. I think, well, probably not tonight. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Oh. Oh man, okay, let's go. Let's do it. I had a quick chance to check YouTube and I have a bunch of comments pending that I need to approve and respond to. A lot of nice comments, I really appreciate it. One of them though was like a question about like one of the plots, so I need to actually go look at the video and see what it is. It was like Dragon Ball too, so I'm like, oh, well, it's been like a couple years. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Dee 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 dee. Okay. Ugh. It's getting so twisty. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Oops. Rows 1 and 2 for the repeat 2. Now let's go ahead and do the next one. Why not? Why not? Doodle doodle doo. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, let's see. If this is... Well, let's see how long it takes to do this row. This is all... Oops, all pearls. I work near a Trader Joe's, and there's a Whole Foods nearby when I walk home. And it'll be interesting to see the line of cars trying to get into full Whole Foods when I walk home tomorrow. The parking lot is not huge at the Whole Foods, and particularly on the weekends, but now the weekend before a storm, it's usually backed up, people trying to enter, which is also kind of silly because it's like, all right, you know at this point that there's nobody in, like, there's no space. Meanwhile, there's a parking garage that's on the opposite side, literally the opposite side. And I mean that actually literally. But no one wants to go in the parking garage. Even though they validate the parking. Part of it's because it's really hard to get out of that garage. There is nearly a constant stream of people walking. And it can be really annoying to try to get out with everyone walking by. And I know because I'm usually one of the people walking by that's trying not to be hit by the cars coming out of the garage. All right, so that takes maybe about 7 minutes to do 2 rows. That's probably too long. But even so, that was repeat 3. Let's keep going. We got 4 more of these repeats to do. If it's 4 times 7, that's almost a half hour. So that would take us to 9. But I want to stop before then and read Azumanga Daioh. So we're not going to finish this little bit today, which is fine because actually what happens is we finish knitting and then we start doing, what do you call it? Increases. I guess this is actually going to be like the front. I don't know what this is going to be. I guess is this like the shoulder? Like the over the shoulder portion? Is that what this is? Oops. 1, 2. Okay. Oh wait, no, I need a pearl. Poil. I got a poil. Danger. Okay, there we go. That's another repeat. That's repeat 4. Let's keep going. Oh, keep going. Is he crazy? What's going on? The Wall of Cray Cray. Have you heard about the Wall of Cray Cray? All right, repeat 5, let's go. Oh, there goes Kiki. Oh wait, we're knitting, and we're knitting, and then we're purling, and then we're knitting. Okay. Do 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 do. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, so maybe it only takes like 4 or 5 minutes to do these 2 rows. That's half of what I thought. A little over half of what I thought. If that's the case, we might actually be able to finish these repeats. So that puts us on repeat 6 already, and we just need to do 7 repeats. So wow, cool. It's amazing how quickly you can do a row when it's only 31 stitches. All right. Alrighty, that's number 6. We're cracking it out. This is the last repeat. That was fast. I didn't think we were going to do this whole patch today. After this, we have to do some increases and then like another 6 rows. We're really doing like 43 rows total, and this is like 16 or 17, so... Whoa. But honestly, that's not that much. So we could possibly finish this... Probably Saturday. Although if I get a lot of time to work on this, we'll see. It also depends how long it takes to learn how to do the backward loop cast on. Okay. All right. Last row for this part. It's all pearl. Okay, there we go. We did it. Wow. Okay. So we were supposed to do that and do 8 repeats, so we're done. Next, what are we going to do? We're going to do an increase. A one-sided increase. Okay, so now we'll just be increasing on this side for some reason. For 6. And then it says cast on 4 stitches of the last row. At the end of that, using the backward loop method. So you should now have, we're going to be doing 8 increases. That'll be 39. Plus 4 is 43. It says you now have 41 stitches. Shit. 31 stitches. Huh. Oh, it's a total of 6 times. Okay, 31 plus 6 is 37. Plus 4 is 41. Okay, that's good. Knit the 4 new cast on stitches and continue in the pattern. Purl 1 row. Okay, so I guess you're doing the backward cast on because you're doing it on the wrong side. Whatever that means, that will add 4 stitches on the purl side, I guess. And then you revert, you turn and you knit those and then do the rest and then purl back. Okay, so we have 6 rows coming up of increases, adding 4 and purling. And then we just do that 13 more times. So then that's like 26 rows. And then that's the end of this section. Okay. That'll be the end of the right shoulder. So I think we could probably, well, that's a lot of rows. Even if I was able to do 5 minutes per row, that's probably like an hour and a half. So probably another 2 hours of knitting to finish this shoulder. Again, what we're going to do, we're like going to increase a little bit for some reason here, and then do a purl increase, which will actually also be over here. And then we'll be knitting a bunch. So I guess I have no idea what this looks like. The pictures in this thing are so sparse. Let's see if we can actually see this. This is what we're currently doing, is this bit right here. So yeah, I guess when we do the increases, that's going to be increasing down this way. So we're kind of creating the neck without actually like purposely making the neck. And then presumably, yeah, okay, so we're creating the armhole. And then later we'll actually focus on the sleeve. So again, yeah, so we just done this. Oh, you can't see that anymore. Anyway. Okay. Hopefully we can do a better job about this join.
Hello there.
Okay. All right. Well, we got some pretty good progress here. I thought this was going to be harder than it was. Not too bad. So again, we'll continue with that tomorrow. All right. Hello. All right, let's read some Azumanga, and then that'll be it for today. Oops, it's all right. Let's switch screens here first. There we go. Okay. Oop. Okay, let's get this going. We're on chapter 12, I think. AMD, volume 4, chapter 12. Or is it 11? No, we're 12. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let me get recording going. Pause the music. We'll make our overlay. Azumanga Daioh, volume 4, chapter 12.1, part 1. All right, and we're gonna hop right to it. Oh, perfect! Look at how the backdrop. Nice. Oh, wrong one. All right, here we go. Aww. Oops. That's funny. Magnet there. All right, let's do it. Okay, let's read chapter 12, part 1, volume 4, Azumanga Daioh. There is the Yamaneko with Sakaki. That was a very cute series that we just read previously. Hayaku iko! Hayaku iko. Let's go quickly. Let's go fast. Uso Yamamaya Kito no. You're lying. It's a lie. You're kidding. The Yamamaya came. Remember, the Yamamaya is this cat. Suge, amazing. Ima watashi no ie ni iru n desu yo. Right now, at my house, existing. So it's at my house right now. So Chio offered to take care of the Yamamaya because Sakaki's mom is allergic to cats. Honnara minna de kaeri ni yotte iko ka? Yotte iko ka? If it's true, with everyone, like on the way back visiting, shall we go, I guess? Shall we go and visit? Yoteru, yoru, and kaeru, meaning like on the way home from school. So on the way home, I guess, like, again, shall we go and visit? Yosh, Chio-chan chie, let's go. Yeah, okay, so all right, to Chio-chan's house, let's go. Chio-chan nchi is no uchi. It's a abbreviation we see a lot. Are, mo soto ni? Huh? Already on the outside? Hiya! Fast! So she wants to go to see the cat as soon as possible. So there we go. Hayaku iko. I guess it's bika, which is kind of like shock, surprise. That is a B, right? P. Pika, which is still the same thing. Although we will see. Zoro Zoro. Zoro Zoro. Is that the sound of them all walking? Yeah, like literally in a group. Zoro Zoro in a group. Demo picanha yo kitana? But the picanha did well to come, didn't it? Picanha was one of the more native terms for the cat, I think. Oh wait, no. This is
How many night walks did you take today?
Hey Corin, how's it going?
How many night walks did you take today?
Ian, how you doing? I was knitting for like hours, and anyway, how are you doing, Corin? During the 10 minutes I'm going to be reading this chapter. Thank you though. Welcome on in. How's it going? Hey, for Natarifying Korigami, click on that heart icon right now. Give a follow. Check them out next stream. Were you working on the kitties? Were you working on the Zodiac cats, or doing something else? You're on Aquarius. All right. Yeah, if you haven't seen, Corin is doing an entire series of artwork with some sort of classical styling. No, let's call it classical inspiration. But the classical Greek zodiac, the 12 zodiac, with cats. So, currently working on Aquarius. Very nice. I hope it's going well. You finished with Hades. Nice. Well, cool. Well, thank you. I got in late, so we were just knitting. We did our square, which looks like a bunch of nubs. I was not very impressed with today's pattern, and we did some knittings, and we're just gonna read for a bit. Well, I mean, it is a square, but it's a very open square, and we're not bordering it because I don't care. Yeah. Anyway, we just started the chapter here. What's wrong with being open? And see right through it. Ian, how are you doing? My brain today, like I left here at 6:20. I left here at 6:20 in the morning to pick someone up, go to the workplace. I got back here at 6:20. So it's been a long day. I was on all day. I was in front of a group of 100 people leading a conference, and my brain is kind of pureed. So I had enough time to grab some food, and then I hopped on just to chill out. Although we did make some good progress on the knitting. I'm actually excited. We started the shoulder part. So doing some work at 9 a.m. because there's a Microsoft outage. See, I was in a meeting room all day, so I didn't have access to anything. Were Microsoft products having problems all day? Ironic that came up in a way that I can't repeat here, unfortunately, but oh man. Imagine if that were a widespread outage or something. Imagine the destruction of productivity. Oh, Outlook was dead from 2 to 5. Emails coming through slowly. Oh, interesting. Okay. I was wondering because we got out about 4:30. We got out about 4:30 and I was checking my email and I'm like, oh, nothing's coming in. Oh, like that was weird. And then I think about 5 or 5:15 it finally did. We didn't get out of there until a little bit after 5 and then it took like almost an hour to get home. Yeah. The other crazy thing for me was even after that, I only had like 28 emails for an entire day. Now I had my out of office on, which often deters people. But I was shocked, like, oh, like thank you. I will take 28 emails for being out of the office all day. Especially when half of them were just garbage anyway. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to finish this. So pardon me while we finish our Azumanga chapter. They're talking about kitty cats. So if you like kitty cats, stick around for the kitty cats. Okay, so again, Osaka is using this term picanha, which isn't quite right. Dakara picanha janai desu te. That's why I said it's not picanha. Picanha, it isn't said. Are picanha? Huh? Picanha? She's trying to figure out what the term is. Pika? She sounded now like a Pikachu. All right. Oh, this is Iriomote Jima. So this is that's the name for the island. Or Iriomote to, whatever. Sewa toka muzukashii no ka? I guess like sewa is to take care of something. So taking care of and things like that, difficult question mark. And so this is Tomo, I guess, asking Sakaki whether it's difficult to take care of the Yamamaya. So again, sewa, looking after something, etc. Is that difficult? Iroyoro hon o yonde shirabeteru. Various books reading various books and researching. I guess YouTube is just going to be a pain in the ass today. Sorry, YouTube guys. No, does this look like Akira? I mean, I got a thing here that says Azumanga Daioh. It doesn't look like a post-apocalyptic world. Anyway, researching and reading various books. Fumu. Nishiojima no Seitaike no. So she reads this as you might normally, which is Nishihyo. Western whatever the like appearance is. That's normally how you would pronounce this, Nishihyo. But again, it's iriomote. And then say, all right, hold on. I need to, we're done. I don't know what the F is going on with YouTube, but I need to like mute YouTube or something. Maybe I'll just start over. No, it's people. They're just for whatever reason, everyone is chatting on YouTube while I'm trying to read. I don't know why I put in the notification. It's just pissing me off. I'm sorry. I've had a long day. I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. So this is not what I needed. It's my mistake for having YouTube make a sound every time someone comments on YouTube. I'll just disable that. Like that was unnecessary on my part. Hold on. Let me just do that now. Events, YouTube. No, it's chat. It's under chat. Message received. Turn it off. Okay. How are y'all doing? Now I can just ignore YouTube. Especially stupid questions like from Arft. Okay. Let's go back. We'll go back to where I had restarted anyway. So I'm just going to delete that recording. We'll start a new one. Okay. Back to here. Here we go. All right. So Osaka had made the mistake about calling the cat the picanha. That came up when they were in Okinawa. So Chiyo is correcting her and saying, Dakara picanha janai desu. That's why picanha, it isn't said. So like I told you, it wasn't picanha. Are, pika, pika, nya. So, pika, pika, nya. Pika, pika, p, which again sounds an awfully lot like Pikachu, but she's trying to figure this out about, like, I guess what the cat is called. Anyway, okay, next. Iriomote to Iriomote Jima. This is the island Iriomote. Sewa toka muzukashii no ka? Sewa is to take care of, to look after. So looking after, taking care of, and things like that is difficult. So Tomo is asking about the Yamamaya cat. Are they difficult to take care of? Iroiro hono yonde shabeteru. No, that's to speak. Kurabeteru. No, shirabeteru. My brain is currently completely gone. Shirabe, right? Yeah, shirabeteru. So various books, reading and researching. Researching and reading various books. Fucking swear, man. Hey, Veranza, how are you doing? Just fucking cursed today. You know what? I'm going to finish this offline. I hope you have a good day. We will be streaming tomorrow probably, and maybe I'll have recovered and be fine by then. So have a good one.